Hello Virgo, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading for the first half of June from the 1st through the 15th. General reading as always, guys. It's not going to resonate with every single person, so please do take from this whatever makes sense for you and release the rest. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box, and I'll also have a link to all of the card decks that you see here today, Virgo. So these are the 3 card decks that I will be using for your focus messages. We're going to grab one from the Arrows of Love Oracle by Mystic Moon. This is actually a brand new deck that I've been gifted by a viewer, and if you are tuning in, thank you so very much. I love it. It's the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reed, and then we'll grab one card from the Love and Life Oracle, which is one of my self-created decks, and it does contain 2 messages, and it takes a look at the ups and downs of love when it's new, when it's exciting, and how it ultimately transforms as time goes on, whether that's for the good or the not so good, for better or for worse. Okay, so let's set these guys aside and let's take a look, Virgo, and see how this reading is going to unfold. Okay, the Arrows of Love is what we're going to start off with. Angels and Spirit Guides for Virgo. For cross watchers, anyone else who's been guided to tune into this reading at this time. All right, let's grab your first one, Virgo. First focus message. I want this one right here. Secret lover coming through, okay? Either you're a secret lover or somebody you're focused on is dealing with that situation. We'll see. We'll see how that plays a part in all this. All right, let's see what else. Let's grab one from the Spirit Animal Oracle. And it's still a brand new deck, so I'm still struggling a bit with shuffling this one because it's so new. It's sticky. It's sticking together. But that's okay. We'll grab one regardless. Let's grab this one here. Electric Eel Spirit, bring your ideas to life. That's actually the second time that I've chosen that one. It's a great card, okay? Whatever it is that you're focused on, Virgo, if you have any particular ideas that you have been wanting to manifest, go for it. You know, you never know how it's going to turn out. Okay, so let's grab one from the Love and Life Oracle deck. And I just wanted to mention this just in case you guys are cross-watching, and if you happen to be Capricorn, I highly recommend you watch that one. There's something that happens on that video that is absolutely crazy funny, and it's funny in the sense that you just would not ever expect those cards to be coming out, but just the message was just on point. I was just like, what? So yeah, all right, let's see. Let's grab this one here. Love, let's make love. Life, lock the door. Okay, so very intimate moments that you've shared with your person. All right, that's a nice card. Let's go ahead and add to this, Virgo, and see how this is going to unfold for you. So actually, I'm guided towards this deck, which is the Pining Rose Love Oracle by Calico Moon. So let's start with this one. I would absolutely love to have a month where I don't see any third-party cards, but I have a feeling. I just have a feeling. Not necessarily for Virgo, but it's just popping up a lot lately. All right, Angels and Spirit Guides for Virgo. What do we have? Messages. Okay, so somebody wanting to send you a message, or perhaps, Virgo, you've been wanting to reach out to somebody. We do have soon, and if you guys have watched enough of my videos, you'll know that this is one of my third-party cards. And with the 3 flames right there, to me it indicates 2 or 3 people. With just the 2 flames, it would be a twin flame connection, but we've got 3 flames that are coming through here. So it could be a third party who's been wanting to reach out to you, Virgo, especially if you guys are not together. If this is a situation that's in the past, that's just what I pick up off of that. Or something as well could just be coming in sooner rather than later, but we'll have to see how the rest of the reading unfolds. We do have dancing through my dreams. Perhaps you're dreaming about this particular person you're focused on who could have been a secret lover, who could have been a part of a third-party situation. But right now, it's untouchable, okay? It's untouchable, but I do feel that there's still somebody that wants to reach out to you. Somebody that obviously you're thinking about for this reading. They want to reach out, or you're wanting them to reach out. There's this patience card coming through. Look at this. We have no, followed by alone. So what this is indicating here to me, Virgo, is that you guys are clearly not together. They're alone. You might be alone as well. And it's just not the right time, perhaps, for communication. It's like they want to reach out, but maybe they're afraid that you would say no to any form of communication right now, or at least to even interact, because it is coming through as an untouchable connection. It was a secret for a reason, and I feel typically that's infidelity, that is third-party situations. And just when I said I wish it wouldn't come through, but that's what's coming through, damn it. So let's see how the rest of this unfolds. This is the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle by Aquamoonlight. Okay, but let's see, Virgo. Let's see how this all plays out. This could certainly be past energies, as I mentioned, for some of you guys, where you might have been involved in a third-party situation and it's a done deal, but this person might still be thinking about you and want to reach out. They might still be dreaming about you, and they know and recognize that they can't touch you any longer. You are untouchable at this point. All right, let's see. Angels and spirit guides for Virgo. We have confusion, puzzled, unsettled, unclear. So there's something about this situation, perhaps, that never had closure. Your person might be really confused about how things ended. There's this very unsettled energy attached to that. We have pride, ego, arrogance, stubborn love. Your person could have certainly been very stubborn. They could have also been quite arrogant in how they carried themselves. This prideful energy. This is also Leo energy, so you might have been dealing with a Leo if that applies. We have loyalty coming through as well, dedication, trust, reliability. And I feel part of the reason why it is untouchable is because they could not offer you these things, because they're coming in more than likely as this secret lover and or third-party situation. And if you were already involved with somebody else, Virgo, that's where your loyalty belongs. That's where you needed to dedicate your time and energy. And with this situation going on over here, trust was definitely an issue. Look at this. We've got elusive. Falling right below untouchable, it says intangible, dishonest, and tricky. So that's the situation that was created here. And it's now intangible and untouchable. Do you see that? Because of this dishonest energy tied around a third party and secret lover. That was where this tricky energy was. We have exhaustion, long journey, depletion, fatigue. Yeah, it's been a long journey. For some of you guys, this may have ended a long time ago, but for some reason, I feel for some of my Virgos, you might still be attached to it somehow, even if it is just energetically. And it's depleting your energy, literally. We have emotional whirlwind followed by memories. Okay, that's what's depleting your energy here. You're still affected by this emotional attachment that you have to this person and the memories. It's very Six of Cups in energy for me. That feeling of nostalgia, of remembering the good times, reminiscing. But this emotional whirlwind energy, it states affected, dramatic, and unstable. It's unsettled, it's unclear, letting us know here that the foundation of this connection just was not good. These memories, it's bittersweet, you know, and for some of you guys, you might still be dwelling on this connection, thinking about the good times, the special moments that you guys had shared with one another. So let's add to this with some tarot, Virgo. This is the palette deck by Biadora of Eat, Read, Love. Let's take a look and see what else here. What else? And just when I said, I'm like, no third parties, but that is what's coming through, I feel, for some of you guys. We have the Emperor, okay, which is divine masculine energy coming through here. So this Emperor is coming through with fire energy. This is somebody who is an authority figure, could be a father figure. If you're feminine tuning in, this could be the father of your children. This person as well could have also had children from other relationships. They are someone of high influence. They could be a leader, somebody who either owns a company, they might be an entrepreneur, they might be the boss at their job. This is a very logical thinker here with this individual. They come in, they like to solve issues and problems. They go after what it is that they want, they realize their dreams, they achieve whatever it is that they desire. That's this masculine coming through here. We have the Nine of Swords right after that. So the Nine of Swords is depression. It's anxiety. There's that emotional whirlwind tied into that. So this has been a hard journey for you, I feel, which is picking up off of that exhaustion as well. Long journey, depletion, and fatigue. So it's all a part of that. Losing sleep over this, stressing out, insomnia, the whole 9 yards. This could be your person too. This is air energy, so if you are focused on a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini, this could be this person's energy who's been losing sleep over this, just the fact that they can't be with you because you're now untouchable and intangible. And if they were to come towards you now, it would recreate what you guys already walked away from, which is a third-party situation and this dishonest energy and sneaking around. I feel, Virgo, you've progressed from that. You're no longer interested in that. You might still have love for this person. You might still have, you know, all of these emotions wrapped up in your heart space, which I feel you do, but you've grown from that. And maybe they have too, but there's still this draw that they feel towards you, I feel. And then we've got the Five of Cups, which is water. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So this is loss, a feeling of loss tied up with regrets and grieving, a bereavement of sorts that's coming through here. Disappointment in how things ultimately played out. But we've got the beautiful energy of the Ten of Pentacles here, which is your own energy, Virgo. It's completion. So this cycle, I feel, has come to completion here, and it's now time for you to focus on yourself. And in regard to your pentacles, your money matters, that looks really good. We have the King of Wands, which is fire energy. So we have an Emperor and a King that's coming through here. So if you're feminine tuning in, these two individuals might certainly be vying for your attention, or even if it is just energetically at this point, and maybe that's why you're so fatigued and stressed out over this, losing sleep. If you just are picking up that this third party might still be into you, they're still thinking about you, and if you're already attached to somebody else, it could be this King of Wands, which is fire, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. That definitely complicates things, you know? You do have the Wheel of Fortune followed by the Justice card, and then we've got the Lovers coming through here. So there's a decision that definitely needs to be made when it comes to your love life, Virgo. But, you know, the Wheel of Fortune is a beautiful card because it's letting you know that good luck is on your side here. There's movement that's indicated here. You've already been through this exhausting long journey when it comes to this situation. And the Wheel of Fortune is telling you to just go with the flow of where things are right now in your life. You have the capability of replacing whatever issues you've got going on in your life and replacing that with solutions to whatever problem is overwhelming you. It's letting you know too that anything is possible. So even if you feel like your back is just pushed against the wall when it comes to this connection, you have a lot more power here than you might realize that you have, you know? The future looks pretty good, especially when the Wheel of Fortune presents itself. So yes, you've been through something really difficult. You might still be confused at this point, feeling very unsettled about how things played itself out. But ultimately what's coming through here is that you yourself anyway can get yourself onto a better mind frame and just allowing the future to bring you what it is you're looking for and what it is that you deserve, whether that's your love life improving or your life or both. Take advantage of that amazing energy from the Wheel of Fortune. And someone from the past is coming back to you because that's a part of the vibe that comes through from that. And you might certainly be undecided about this person. It could be, again, representing the third party for some of you, somebody that you've been estranged from, somebody that you may have walked away from. And if you're still attached, maybe that's why you're a little bit apprehensive to even entertain them coming back to you. It would just open up a whole new can of worms, you know? And then we've got the Justice card coming through here as well, which is picking up off of Libra energy. So for some of you, you might be dealing with a Libra, which is all about honesty. It's about the truth. You know, we don't want any secrets. We don't want any lies. We don't want anything tricky or manipulative. We just want the truth. And if this person can't be honest with you, then it's time to definitely distance yourself even further if you haven't already, which I do feel you have, because I'm just picking up here. This is more so a cycle that has already phased out, but I'm also picking up from these memories that somebody's still feeling very nostalgic, still thinking about you. You guys might both still be thinking about one another, but in order for this to even come back towards each other and work, neither of you can be attached to anybody else. Otherwise, you're just going back to a third-party situation. So the Justice card is here to bring balance and harmony into your life, Virgo. It's time, you know, so now you got to just focus on what it is that you want to happen in your life. And if part of what that is to detach from a relationship that you know is a done deal so that you can be free to be with whoever it is that you want to, then let that happen, because it is calling for you to balance the scales in your life. And that's why we've got the Lovers card here, which is Gemini energy. This is calling for you to make a decision now. You know, what do you want? Like, who do you want to be with? Because it does indicate a very deep spiritual union between two people. The attraction certainly is there. The sexuality, it is a strong sexual union. But it's time to make a decision. Can't get around that one. Okay, so let's add to this with some romance angels, and let's see how the rest of this unfolds. All right, let's grab some of that. Angels and spirit guides for Virgo in love and romance for this reading for the first half of June. Please bring it forward for me. We have a card flying all the way over here. We do have wedding. Some of you could be married, which is why they're coming through as a secret lover. I really do feel here that this has come forward in previous Virgo readings. It's still coming through here, unfortunately, because it's a cycle that hasn't... Well, for some of you, I do feel the third-party situation, that cycle has phased out. But as far as releasing yourself from a connection that you're not fulfilled in And if you're married and if you're unhappy, that needs to be addressed. And of course, this could pertain to future energies for some of you. Being with the one that you ultimately want to spend your life with, marrying your person. Let go of those control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. We've already assessed that the attraction here between you and the person you're focused on for this reading, it's there. This is needed also, forgiving and learning as you release and heal the past. You experience more love in your present moments. It's nice to remember memories from the past, but it is bittersweet and you can't live in the past. It's a done deal. So it's now time to focus on where you're at now so that you can have a wonderful, bright future with decisions that you create today so that you can build a life that you want moving forward. We have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life, which is why there's a need for patience here. And lastly, we have romantic feelings coming through. Also, your feelings are real and worth exploring, Virgo. So if you still have romantic feelings for this person, despite the third-party situation here and infidelity and cheating, definitely a decision needs to be made, which is why that Lover's card is coming through. And I feel ultimately, Virgo, that decision falls on you. That decision falls on you. Okay, let's grab some dialogue messages. This is one of my card decks. It's called the Thinking Man Oracle, focused on divine masculine messages. So let's focus on the divine masculine and let's take a look and see what it is the masculine wants to say to the feminine. This could either be the third party or the person that you're with if you're already attached, okay? So take from these whatever makes sense. Look at this. I do forever. And again, we've already got this wedding card coming through here. I have a feeling here, Virgo, that once you decide who it is that you want to be with, either you're going to get married to the one that you love. This could also be a vow renewal for some of you who are already married, a recommitment to a partnership. That's certainly possible. They want forever with you. Look at this next card. I dreamt of you before we even met. You guys could have also had a past life connection, dancing through my dreams. They're dreaming about you still. Next card, let me be yours. There's the key word right there. It's like, let me be yours. That's where the decision comes in, Virgo. Who do you want? Okay, so let's focus now on divine feminine messages. This is my other card deck. It's called Women's Intuition Oracle. So let's give the feminine the opportunity to respond here. Will not necessarily respond, although my Capricorn reading was unlike any other that I've ever done. That was a one-of-a-kind reading. Simply for the entertainment value, it's worth a watch, truly, when these two card decks are used. Okay, Virgo, for my feminines, what is it that you want to say to your masculine? Let's see. Looks fade. Find someone who's absolutely gorgeous on the inside. Absolutely. Fall in love with a person's heart, their personality, who they truly are. Looks do fade. That's just the reality of it. Next one. If there is no tomorrow for you and I, let's not waste our time talking. Okay, so certainly that could be very sexual in energy. This could have been how things played out the last time you guys saw each other. And some of you, this is coming through, have you forgotten about me, about us? And perhaps that's why these memories are so bittersweet. Maybe some of you guys are still thinking and wondering, does this person even think about you at this point? Do they still remember the times that you guys have shared? Okay, so that's what's coming through from the feminine there. Okay, so let's grab the overall energy of this connection, Virgo. This is the Love Compass Oracle by Lunatide Love. And as I've done for previous readings, we'll go ahead and grab 3 from here. Take whichever one you're guided towards. I just love the insight from this deck as far as bringing forward the very insightful energy attached to individual connections. Since this is for the collective, there's so many scenarios that could come through here. So let's see what comes forward in this reading, Virgo, as the overall energy for your connection. So whichever one of these 3 you're most guided towards. There's 1, 2, bottom of the deck. Okay. We have self-love. Yeah, it's time to focus on you. We have resistance. We have home and family. Okay. Self-love. Practicing self-love and self-care will attract more loving people and healthy relationships into your life. Find peace and balance within. Accept the past and all that is with grace. Accept yourself at all levels. This may pertain to an awakening of love for yourself. Yes, that's so crucial here to bring about healing in your own energy, Virgo. We have resistance. You are not opening up to a situation or opportunity. Your soul is nudging you to move forward in a certain direction that is in alignment with your soul. Be willing to take steps forward. Trust your intuition and higher guidance. The right path is revealing itself to you. Tear down the walls and barriers so that movement forward can occur. You know, and for some of you, you might have already heard from this person who was a third party in the past, and maybe you are resisting that because you are in such a different journey at this point. You've moved beyond that. You've worked on yourself. And so perhaps this is coming through for those of you especially who are resisting the communication or any sort of resurgence of this connection with a third party situation here. And lastly, we have home and family. This is a home environment change or family changes. A life-changing situation is taking place. There could be a new home or relocation. This may pertain to you feeling more at home in a relationship. And for those of you who are resonating with this reading, who were already in a relationship and had to deal with third parties, it definitely affected the home environment. It definitely created issues in a family dynamic, especially if you guys have children. They were affected by this as well, so I'm not surprised to see that. Okay, so let's close this out, Virgo, with some healing messages here. Angels and spirit guides for Virgo in love and life for the first half of June. There we are. We have intention, which is very much in tune with the law of attraction for me. What you intend to happen in your life, whatever vibe you're putting out there is what you will attract more of coming back to you. So make sure your intentions are coming from a good place, Virgo. Let's see what else. We have miracles coming in for you, okay? And the next card is divine timing, which I feel is why we have patience coming through here. You got to have patience for the universe to work on your behalf, Virgo, and just allow this divine timing to do its thing. But, you know, there's a situation here that needs a miracle, and perhaps you might just get it. Okay? So that's where I'm going to leave this one, guys. I do hope whatever part of it resonated with you, that it helped you out and gave you the clarity that you needed. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.